So I'm going to be showing you today how to replace your brake fluid from a Ford Focus. I think this is 2014, yeah. Ford Focus 2014 SE. This is the hatchback. Pretty much the brake fluid on every car is almost the same thing, doesn't change. Just maybe the position on certain things, but everything is the same function. You pump, you flush, you press, or you will have someone pressing the brake for you. Um, in this case, I bought the pump, this pump right here, that I'm gonna be doing it by myself. So I bought the pump to do, pump the system, charge it with pressure, go down in under the car, open the release valve, dump on the reservoir that I have down there. When I see the liquid coming through clear, you close it up and you jump to the next one. Pretty much, it's almost the same in every car. So when you do this, you're supposed to start from the back to the front. That way you get everything out of those lines out first. I actually bought three bottles of DO3 4, that one over there. So the pump, I got it from Amazon. I think the pump is good, for $60. Then buying the other ones that are like $300 and things like that. The pump comes with this set of tips right here. This one's the black ones. In the back, it comes with a reservoir. I'm not using that one because I already have one by doing it before, with two people. I saw a lot of negative things of these reservoirs. Supposedly they leak from the top. They're not sealed good enough, or it's like everything. Everyone has a different opinion. Everyone gets a different set. Depends on the person that built the kit that day. This thing comes with all that, the reservoir inside the box. I don't know the brand. I will find the link and put it on my description. The pump comes with this thing, the hose, and pretty much has everything that comes with this pump. It holds the pressure. Just in case you buy it, it comes with the key. This key right here, so you can release this release and tied up. This thing doesn't go, I don't know why the circle doesn't have a circular shape like that. Only has some flat spots. So you just have to take it all the way down. Make sure it's tight. It can't be released without this. If it's released without this, you're not tying it good enough, because I noticed when I started pumping, air was coming out. So I tied it up. I actually used my channel lock because I didn't pay attention that this wasn't the kit. I just noticed that in the kit. And then I tied it up here a little bit, and I tied it up a little bit more here with the channel locks, just to make sure that every single point that's supposed to hold pressure is holding pressure. Well, pretty much that's it. It's still holding pressure. I loaded, let me see, I put 30 of PSI. I don't suggest you to do 30 of PSI, do 20, 15, I put so much PSI that it started leaking a little bit. So just 20, 15 should be good enough. I already did the two front wheels. Like I said, you're supposed to start from the back to the front, but because I already did my motor mounts today, I have the car in the ramps. So I was like, okay, I'm ready here. Let me just get done with this area. I'm not gonna replace my brakes because my brakes, they're still good. They still have plenty of rudder. Maybe when the plenty of pads. When the pads go out, I replace the brakes with the rudders. Another thing that I bought, because they talk so much crap about these things, being defective and leaking and things like that, was this set. And this is the same thing as this. If you notice, it's the same thing, but this ones have like a 90 type of deal. And for cars that have this thing right under like that, that 90 is the best. So the this golden kit comes with this adapter, because this thing is bigger than this one, so this won't fit there. So you're gonna need this adapter. This is something that I have from an air compressor from Home Depot. I will put the link. That's the size. It goes from female to male. So I will put the size so you guys can see it and buy it if you need it. If you decide to buy this whole kit and do the same thing, I will buy it because I know I have to do it to my other cars, and you know, I want to do this regularly in my other cars. So when I have my other cars, you know, it will be more easier to be like this. This thing comes with let me see, with a little pamphlet that tells you which cap is for what car, BMW, Benz. I think the one from the BMW might give me issues unless they have another one. Let me see, because the BMW is under an area that it might bother me. But I like the fact that from the BMW, because I have a BMW, it has the Dodge. I have a Ram. And I think it has almost every single car. Again, one of these tips might not fit in your car. Okay, so I'm not saying that they're all here, but if you want to see them, they're all right there. I'm gonna stop it right there. And I like this kit. There's crap about this kit too, that it leaks from the top, that these things are flimsy. Actually, they feel firm and flimsy at the same time. You know, you might have a little leak. You know, for, I think this kit was $84 on Amazon, and for $84 to make my replacement easier, hey man, I pay it, whatever. So I will put the link of this in the description, the link of the pump, the link of the adapter that you have to use to go from this one to the one that comes with that kit. And I also bought these things, these keys for the valve behind the caliper. Pretty good, but I think I would have spent the extra maybe $16 to buy the one with the ratchet. And what I mean by that is a ratchet like this. You know, this thing is a ratchet. It's the same thing, but with a ratchet on the end. So the kit comes with a ratchet right here. So what you do, you lock it up and you ratchet, and that's it. But in this one, you have to stick out manually and take it to the place that you want to do. So this kit was $12, $12.40 something each. So I bought the SAE and I bought the metric. It's 9. My size is the 9 for the Ford Focus. But pretty good for $24 to get this and have it in your tool bag. If you are the type of person you're always doing something to your car, it's not bad. You know, I would buy it, but I do regret not buying the other kit, the one with the ratchet. Each one was like 28, maybe $30 each kit. So I'm probably gonna put the link for this one and the other one so you guys can get it. I think the one with the ratchet will be better. It will be more comfortable. So I already did one side. If you see, my reservoir is there. You know, I open it and have my flashlight there so I can see more better. So I already did that side. I already did the passenger side. Now I'm gonna remove the reservoir from down there and lower the part on the front and raise it from the back, so I can do the other two. Pretty much that's it. I think to do this flush pretty good, and you need 3 of those DOT4 for the car. And that's it. Let me disconnect everything from down there and I'll be back. So I'm on the bottom of the car, so you see the ratchet there. So just in case you don't know, well, this is the first time you're gonna try to do a flush on the brake lines. You know, let's see if I can reach with this. You push this thing inside there, you know, all the way to the back. You know, if you want, what you can do, you can release the valve a little bit, so you don't have to go super hard. You know, release it a little bit, and then tie it off enough back again, so you can release again. Connect this thing. Pump the oil pump on the top. Some of the cars, I think most of them, they have this little rover thing to protect the valve, you know, from dirt and debris and things like that. So Once you do that, you connect this thing. You connect the hose to the valve. Oh, sorry. You connect the hose to the valve, open it up, you're gonna see liquid filling up this thing. This is not gonna be like a water thing that it's gonna fill up quick. No, you're gonna see liquid coming down, you're gonna see the dirty liquid in, and then you're gonna start seeing the liquid getting lighter and lighter and lighter. Once you see it like that, I believe that you can stop. You close the valve, remove the hose from that valve right there. Boom, just pull out the hose and then pull back the little cover that I have right here. Sorry for the phone. And that's it. So if you haven't done that, the first thing you want to do is remove the cover, put this hose or whatever it comes if you decide to buy the pump, and pump the pump up there to I think it should be 15, 10, you know, don't go 30 like I did. 15, 10 psi, and come down here and open, and you're gonna start seeing the liquid coming out. So let me go now and do the back. Like I said, you should do from the back first to the front, but because I had the cars on these ramps already, I was like, oh, let me just do this. I don't want to be going up and down. So right now I'm gonna do the back. I'm gonna lower the car from the ramps and we'll do the back side. So I'll be back. Let me remove the car from the ramps. So I'm almost done with the brake flush. I already did the front wheels. Like always I say, safety, you know, I have the car on the ramps through the back. That's not the safest thing, but the ramps will hold. I have a wheel stop on the front, you know, plus the emergency brakes on. So I'm doing the last wheel on the back. I already did driver's side back, and I'm doing the passenger side back. Grab my brake cleaner so I can clean whatever oil this thing decides to spill from the back. Let's see. It's filling up. Looks pretty clean. I will probably only do half the bottle on this one, just because it looks really clean, you know. It's going slowly. It's pumping everything out. But pretty much that's it. After you finish, clean with the brake oil, you know, if you have anything on the calipers, on the rim area, or, you know, usually drops a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 drops and things like that. Clean it off and you should be done. I'm gonna put in the link on the link. I'm gonna put in the description everything I use, all the links, the pump. The flashlight I didn't need it on the backside because it's pretty damn sunny. But everything that I use, I will put it in the description. I will put the link for this pump. See, still holding 10 psi. We'll put that. We'll put the connectors. This connector that here that lets you go from here to the connector of these covers. What else? Pretty much that's it. You know, remember to use the key to tie this thing up. This key, the key that comes in that package, comes with this. It's for this. Remember, you know, it gives you leverage. Okay. We'll put the link for this thing, all the, you know, the nozzles for the top of that, or the reservoir of the brake line, of the brake fluid. I'm sorry. I will put both links for this. Like I said, for metric and the SAAE. But I will get the one with the ratchet. the one with the ratchet, most likely I'm gonna return this one and get the one with the ratchet. But if you can't afford it or you think it's too expensive, then get this one. It will help you. And also we'll put this little part. I love this little part. You know, it falls together. You pull from this handle right here. It has a handle. You can see it right now, but it has a handle. You pull from the handle and it compacts. It becomes like maybe this big. It goes from this wide to this big. And it's pretty neat that you can stick this anywhere. It helps me to transport everything that, have everything in one spot organized. Don't have it all over the floor. Same things, change, you don't need this, but, get these magnetic trays. It helps you give control on everything, screws and things like that. This thing too is like a little shopping cart. I will put the link for this. I love it. I have my WD-40, my blaster, my carburetor cleaners and things like that I can have around. In one little basket. It also falls. It collapses. So it becomes really thin. Like not that thick, it's like this much. And you can stick that with this in the same spot. And then when you need it, you open it again and it's like a little nursery station for the car. But I will put the links of everything. And, if you think something might help you, just buy it. They're not gonna give me anything. This is not for commissions or nothing like that. But buy the things. It will help you do the job better, quicker, more comfortable. And then when you do it the second time, it will be even faster because you already know what to do in your car. So I will leave everything in the description for you guys, and I hope you like everything and it helps you. Have a good one.